attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Straight ahead, it's Harris. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hughes. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Bringing it back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
He'll pull it down all the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on him. Nope, steps out of bounds.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Bates. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
They boot it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Hughes. Still looking to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a complete misfire.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Turning it on! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry up.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Harris. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
On the move, it's Harris. Might have a chance. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Driving forward, it's Harris. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The fake and wants to throw. Throws it deep. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Sparty! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
And the point after is good.
Set to advance on the football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Right, if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Back to throw, it's Hughes. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The run inside. It's Bates. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. This time they'll throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Quick give. It's Harris. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Dropping back, it's Hughes. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Lowers those pads. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Harris. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. Out wide left, it's Harris. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Man, sometimes these receivers / running backs just make you look good. 3rd down, everything covered. Nice defensive coverage, drop back, taking away option 1, taking away option 2. But how about the running back slipping out of the backfield, catching the football behind the line of scrimmage, but giving great effort, making the big play for this offense to move the sticks.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Second down to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
So they're right on the doorstep. Couldn't pass it in last time. Maybe they'll just try to pound it in on third down. Power ahead. And he surges across the line. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Wyoming, 14. San Jose State, 7.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Buying time to his right. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on second down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds a man in the middle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Complete to the right. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
San Jose State.
And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Throws for the tight end. And he almost had a pick.
And on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep. In traffic, it's Bates. Finds a crease at the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Wants to throw. It's Weaver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bates. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Harris. Past the 6. There's some room. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at Missouri, taking on the number 3 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Missouri with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Back to pass, it's Hughes. Under pressure. Left side is Harris. Runs through a man. He might have space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Look out! And down he goes. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
He's dropped.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
They're facing a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it out of there for the first time today and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moves the pocket. It's Weaver. Rushes on. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Out wide left, it's Riley. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got his man downfield. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Hughes. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Slings it. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Harris. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got a man, it's Richardson. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line, they're thinking run as well, slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes a handoff. It's Holman. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set him up with a first down. Sells the run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it! That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
22. First and goal, Wyoming.
The Cowboys go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Going to the run, it's Holman. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, kill it. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer. Kill. 214 close. 214 close.
Moving the pocket, it's Hughes. He wants it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. To the back. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded getting that safety.
The return is tackled down at the 26, and the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Extending the play. Got rid of it just in time.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Hughes. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Second down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
From the gun, it's Holman. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Holman. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. Plows his way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
25 on the play.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Tight end now in motion.
Hey, kill it, kill it.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th.
23. San Jose State, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bates. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. They're all over him. Right side, it's Bates. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. On his way back from the 20.
The return is tackled down at the 27, and the Wyoming offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Wait, let's go. Ready.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Hits inside. It's Holman. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. To the air, it's Weaver. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Making the adjustment. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Ivy. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the 30. He's at the into the house. Touchdown, San Jose State. So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
The run inside. It's Holman. Drops immediately. He got nothing on first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking to pass. It's Hughes. Fires immediately. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
Ready, ready. Red 54. Red.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll pull it down and run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. Trying to run, it's Holman. And some great 4th down defense against the run.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Now remember, no timeouts left here, so they've got to get lined up and spike the ball.
Yeah, great job getting the first down. Now get on the ball, spike it real quick, then we can get organized while the clock's not running.
Makes a deep grab. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Play action on 1st down. Moves to his right. Fires on the move. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
Great job of spatial awareness and understanding the situation of the game, too. Down in a 2-minute situation with no timeouts, somehow, some way, you have got to get out of bounds. Really nice effort there by the receiver.
To the air, it's Weaver. Rolls right. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Quick give. It's Holman. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us here. For David